as the weather drops 80 degrees, okay? So it was really wonderful seeing you. Another one of the items with origami, can you guess if it's a customer pick or not? Of course it is. It's origami. People grab these and they rush to make their 5-star reviews, and a lot of those were at a price that was $15 higher. You see here today, we have $124.99, and rarely do we actually get to have origami on free shipping and handling as well. So if you want to take advantage of that free shipping and handling, that will end tonight. And of course, our price, for example, on our today's special ends tonight. It's just a really great day to say, I'm upgrading my home, I'm upgrading my space, I'm making it beautiful, I'm making it useful. You know, clutter is stressful. It's also just a part of life. So I want things that are going to make my home work better for me without needing to get more space. This is a much better solution than finding a way to make actual more square footage or buy more square footage. Your color options here are black, white, which I know is super popular and very, very pretty. We're calling this silver the metallic silver. And then this is what we call our vintage bronze. All of them have that lattice work on the side, which really kind of elevates it into a more, you know, formal, kind of elegant look. And Lou, you're here again. I know you sat down for just a moment. You're good? He was setting his watch. I don't want to interrupt Batman.
No, I was answering a message.
Oh, on your watch?
Yeah.
You're so fancy.
I'm space age.
That's awesome.
Absolutely space age.
So, Lou,
I feel so close. Hi, how are you?
So Lou, are these the same thing where I don't have to pay someone to come in and put it together in my home?
They are that thing where you don't have to pay anybody
Amen.
to come into your house and do it. You can do this yourself. I will show you, let me show you what the differences are with this. So a lot of people are like, why are there so many pieces in the origami line? And it's because people ask for them over and over and over again. So this one was actually fairly close to the beginning of when we started selling these, because we had the large rack that's the today's special, and people loved it, you know, and we made another version of that's smaller, but then they said, can you do something that's a little more decorator friendly, still has the attributes of, you know, not the A word, just the setup, the fact that you don't have to worry about hiring somebody to do it. None of that stuff. They're strong, they're heavy duty, all that, but they want them to be prettier with a smaller footprint. So that's where this came in. If you look at these, there are 6 shelves on these bookshelves. Each one of the shelves is 2 feet across and they're about 11 inches deep. So that's the footprint you're going to get from this. It's about 11 inches by 2 feet across. It works like all the other origami pieces in the line in that it will fold and it does come to you flat packed in a box. Important features to notice. Now, you already talked a little bit about the lattice work on the side. I want you guys to see this lattice work because it is a beautiful addition to it. It makes it look, you know, more high-end, but also it's practical because books won't fall off the shelves.
Right.
We thought about that. We said, if it's a bookshelf, shouldn't books stay on it? We thought that was a good idea. So the books will stay on there. Now, notice the shelves themselves. They are perforated holes, not the wire racks that we normally have. And the thing with the wire is we do that for airflow and water flow. And we know people are going to probably, you know, end up putting like crystal figurines and tchotchkes and, you know, all sorts of little things on here. So we didn't want them to fall through the wire. But we also know people might use these as plant shelves. They might use these for their herb gardens. They might use it for Lord knows what. So we wanted that same feature of the airflow and the water flow to go through these. Now, the one thing about these that is common to all origami is this, that I can just flip the top over like this, undo the origami toggle on the back, give it a little kick, and it folds down. And it is like all origami. See that breath right there?
It's so nice.
It's so simple.
It's so simple, it's so user-friendly, it's gonna come to you just like that, and you're not even paying for the shipping and handling on these.
It's amazing.
You know, 1,200 people paid for these and said, hold on, I'm in the middle of my busy day. I have to go log on to HSN right now and make sure that I tell everyone else to grab these and give it a perfect 5-star rating.
Right.
1,200 people did that. When you get this, you're gonna say it's more than the bookshelf. It's not that particle board, it's not cardboard, it's not even wood, which can also be a pain because it doesn't fold down into nothing and make it so easy to use and reuse and use in new, fun, and different ways. You're going to have that same experience that, you know, over 1,200 people have had when you grab the bookshelf, plus you get that extra height. About 5.5 inches tall.
Yeah.
I like that for a room.
5.5 feet.
And I'm a mouse.
That would be tiny.
And they're 5.5 inches tall. 5.5 feet tall. And I love that for a room because it does fill a space nicer, and they
Yeah.
really look like they should cost double what they
Oh,
cost.
no, it absolutely is. Well,
Yeah.
and you know, the big thing is the engineering behind these is kind of remarkable, like
Yeah.
all origami, because they are powder-coated steel, like all origami. Let me show you the setup real quick, okay, because it's very simple to do. Like I said earlier, I've never read the directions to any piece of origami, because I know that if I just find where it opens like that and just pull, it's going to drop open. Gravity is going to do most of the work. I'm going to turn this around so you can see the back of it right here. Origami toggle, we talked about this.
Yes.
It's a patented design. Put that through and close it. Now, the unique thing about this one is because it weighs 26 pounds, I can pick it up and I can swing this one around really easily. So you can see how stable that is. Then
Yes.
you're just going to flip over that top shelf, and again, hinged on one side only. Right here is the latch. You just let that drop into place and you're done. That's the whole thing. Now, have you noticed there's no wheels on this one?
I have noticed that.
So here's what we did differently with this guy. Instead of wheels, we have what are called leveling feet, okay? And if you look at these little circles down here, this is a leveling foot right there. If I spin this clockwise, it will go down, it will extend. And if I go counterclockwise, it will retract. And the reason we do that is because if it's wobbly like this, all you've got to do is just figure out which leg is causing the problem. In this case, it seems to be this back one here. And just bring that, oh, look at that, and it got stable.
Did you see that,
Just
Chance?
like that.
My husband, he's the person that will run to anyone's table and make sure that it's not
Put sugar
wobbly
packets
somewhere.
under it?
So whatever he's grabbing, it's something, because it's just one of those
It makes
things.
me crazy.
I know, I know. So these, each one of them has their own little world.
Leveling
of
feet.
Allowing, if the floor is not level or wherever it is,
Right.
it's going to keep that
Now,
stability for you.
you don't have to use the feet, though, because if you put the feet on it, we recommend that you limit yourself to 50 pounds on each shelf. Now,
That's still
that
a
doesn't
lot.
sound... It's 6 shelves.
That's a lot.
300 pounds weight capacity
Wow.
if you use the leveling feet. Now, if your floor is perfectly level in your home, you don't have to use the feet. But if you don't use the feet, guess what? You can go up in the weight capacity, and you can go up to 70 pounds per shelf for a grand total of 420 pounds.
Come on. That's
420 on a
some heavy
bookshelf.
books.
Think about that for a second.
Or even, you know, weights, actual weights. In order to reach the weight capacity, you'd probably have to use it to store weights.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is impressive. I love the footprint being more narrow, because if you do have, say, for me, the practical use for these is my laundry and bathroom
Right.
areas.
A lot of people do.
I wish I could use the industrial size in my laundry space, but it's just more of a narrow room.
Yeah.
To say 11 inches, if you can find a
Off the wall.
clearance of a space with just 11 inches, less than a foot, that's total. That includes the front and back of these. That's going to give you all you need to have 6 shelves now with how much weight capacity, Lou?
With the feet, 300 pounds total, 50 pounds per shelf. Without the feet, 70 pounds per shelf for a total of 420.
And that is a total game changer for peace
it's
of
huge.
mind. For
It's
peace of
huge.
mind. I'm not
Yeah.
afraid to put something on it, and what's going to happen if I add this last thing? Is that going to be the one that topples it? No, this is a sturdy, already put together, powder-coated steel. It's not going to rust. For me, it's for the smaller rooms, the smaller closets, the smaller hallways.
Exactly. Well, and think about this too. We, you know, like all origami, we had to name it something, so we called it a bookshelf. Okay,
Sure.
doesn't mean you have to put books on it. Okay, if you look at some of the examples we have out here, the one that's right next to me in the white is, you know, we have it actually set up as if it were in a bathroom. This is great for a bathroom. You've heard us talk about it today. You know, you don't want to put particle board in a bathroom, okay? Because it will last for a certain period of time, and then it will turn into oatmeal. So you don't want that, okay? This is perfect for a bathroom, and bathrooms tend to be smaller rooms, and sometimes you've got a bathroom that has a pedestal sink and it has absolutely no storage, no linen closet, no anything. This is a great way to add that to a room. Or if you've got a room in the house where maybe it's a guest bedroom and there's not a big closet or something, you can throw this in there as well. For the kitchen, or crafters. Oh, let's look at this one. Because my wife Kelly is a big crafter, okay? And the first thing when she looked at this,
it's perfect.
yeah, and that's like the biggest Cricut you can buy right there. And I know
Oh,
this because my
wow.
wife has multiples. There's going to be an intervention soon because she has lots
No,
she
let
has
her have
lots
them.
of too many Cricuts.
Let her have
Too many
them.
Cricuts, too many sizes. But look at the way that fits on there. It's a perfect size. Remember, 2 feet across on that shelf there with that 11-inch depth, and it fits on there absolutely perfectly. But this is the kind of furniture that you can use indoors and outdoors, again, because it is the powder-coated steel, but it just looks good no matter what room you put it in. If you want to put it in your kitchen, you can. Your pantry, you can. The kids' room, the bathroom, anywhere in the house.
The closet, you can. I know you probably don't wear too many stilettos, Lou, but
Not
I'll tell you
often.
something. The actual shelves of these are going to be the ones that will keep your heels standing up.